Hello everybody, welcome back to the Noble Reactions, where we break down the latest trailers for some of the most awesome movies that are going to be coming out. Today we have kind of a smaller movie. We're covering probably maybe a little bit more of an unknown movie that you may not be aware of. Almost like an indie film. Not really an indie film, kind of feels like one, I don't know. But it's called The Whale.
I think it's pretty known now because he just got nominated.
That's true, I mean he's already nominated. Yeah. It hasn't even come out widely. It's been like a small little release. In like a few theaters, I think, just to kind of get into the awards season. But it's going to be broadly releasing soon, and this is really the first, I'd say, full trailer of the movie that we've gotten. There was one prior to this, but this is like the first real trailer that we've gotten. And it's kind of a smaller movie, but you're right, he's already been nominated for Golden Globes. But I don't know much about this movie or really what it's about, but I'm looking forward to checking it out because I've been hearing a lot of buzz about it. When I first heard about The Whale, I thought maybe it was about like an actual, like a whale. I thought it was about, like maybe it was some sort of like fantasy, like in your head kind of movie or something where it's about like, you know, Ishmael and Ahab or something, like trying to like catch the big white whale or whatnot or something around there. Maybe even like a cards, like a gambling, like, you know how they call gamblers like whales that are like into, but it has nothing to do with that apparently. And Brendan Fraser is already nominated, as you said, for a Golden Globe, but I'm pretty sure that he kind of said he won't attend. There's a lot of controversy around that because Brendan Fraser was apparently abused in Hollywood, and he's kind of basically turned his back on, I think, the Golden Globes, specifically because I think a few individuals where he's like, you know what, I don't care if you nominate me or I win, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to care about the award. I think maybe the Oscars are different. I don't know that he said the same thing about the Academy Awards. I don't even know if he'll get nominated or win that, but there's a lot of controversy around that. I don't know much about it, but I do know that Brendan Fraser, I am a huge fan of Brendan Fraser. I love a comeback story. I love Brendan Fraser. I love the Mummy movies, the original 3 Mummy movies, not the busted Tom Cruise one. I mean, you like the Mummy movies, right?
I love him. I think he's a really good actor. He's typically like a comedic actor. In his movies, I don't know. I mean, he plays serious roles in the comedies, but he's typically comedic, don't you think? So I don't. But yeah. This movie, what I've seen of it, is really nothing. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a comedy, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a comedy either. Yeah, I mean, George of the Jungle, Bedazzled. I love Bedazzled. He does such a great job on Bedazzled. He plays all these different characters. Encino Man, but one of his first roles was School Ties.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And that's a very serious movie about very serious issues, and he does such a great job in that movie. But you're right, I haven't really seen him in like serious dramas. He's even in that, what's that show on HBO where he's like a metal...
Yeah, I forget what that's called.
Robot like guy. We watched that show. And I've already forgotten what it was called.
Yeah.
Interesting. So he's been kind of out of Hollywood for a long time, really out of serious acting because of all the abuse that he went through. I know that he got hurt because he used to do all of his own stunts, and he got hurt on one of the films, and he was like, he hurt his back because he hurt his back really bad or something, and then, I don't know, but he basically got screwed. He lost pretty much all of his money through medical bills and all these issues, and then all the accusations about abuse and stuff. He kind of almost got like blacklisted, I think, in Hollywood, or he basically just shut it off himself. I don't know the details. I just know that there's controversy there. So I am so proud of Brendan Fraser for this, what I feel like is going to be an amazing comeback moment. I really love him. I hope, A, I would love to see a Bedazzled 2, and B, I would love to see another Mummy sequel. Really, like, I would love to see a Mummy with Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, that whole cast. Dude who plays Imhotep, sorry, don't remember his name, he's awesome. And even The Rock, bring back The Rock, just not as that weird, horrible CGI animation Scorpion King dude, but bring The Rock back. I think that would be awesome.
I also love the Mummy ride at Universal. We just rode it last night, actually.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, a cup of coffee! Yeah.
Get a cup of coffee!
That's the best part of the ride.
It is. Actually, if you pay attention on that ride, there's a whole story. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, I don't know the story. So.
You don't know it? Well, let me just give you a lesson. No, just kidding. I'm excited to see this. Let's see if it's any good. I hope it looks really interesting. I hope it looks good. So let's watch it.
I know these rules can feel constraining, but remember, the point of this course is to learn how to write clearly and persuasively.
His camera's off.
Think about
See
that. Think about the truth of your argument. You're an amazing person, Ellie. I couldn't ask for a more incredible
Is that
daughter.
the girl from Stranger Things?
Are you actually trying to parent me right now?
It is.
Who would want me to be a part of their life?
You don't stay in touch with Mom?
She really only tells me things about you.
Why?
Because that's all I want to know about.
Why'd you gain all that weight?
Someone close to me passed away, and it had an effect on me.
You haven't seen her since she was 8 years old and you're gonna reconnect with her?
Sorry.
I don't like this. This isn't a good idea.
I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will shove a knife right into you, I swear to
Go
God.
ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
Why do you suddenly need to see her so bad? Why now?
Liz. I'm worried that she's forgotten what an amazing person she is. I need to know that she's gonna have a decent life where she cares about people and that she's gonna be okay. I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
I'm crying.
I'm not crying, but yeah, it seems like it's going to be a really powerful movie. It seems like he's trying to get a relationship with his daughter back, the girl from Stranger Things with the red hair. I don't know her name.
Yeah. Interesting to see her in this. It looks like it's kind of a like a small movie.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit that's like all in like mostly in one room kind of. You know what I mean? Like obviously Brendan Fraser. So the whale obviously refers to, I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe it
Yeah, I
has
don't
a
know.
double meaning, but I think maybe,
Because they are at the beach at the end.
Yeah.
Clip as a flashback, so there could be a whale like in the water.
yeah, it could be
So-
something about a whale, or it could just be his size. I don't know what it means, or maybe it's the whale he's trying to catch, and that's, I don't know who he said he lost somebody close to him.
Yeah, it showed a picture, but I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. I don't know if it was, maybe it was his wife? Because maybe, I don't know if that was the mom. I don't know. Did he say she was with her mom?
I think so. Well, I think he had talked to her mom. Said, yeah.
Okay, so then that can't be her mom. So maybe it was a different wife. Maybe it was a brother, a sister, a mom. Maybe it was his mom. That was tough for me. That was tough. I was getting very emotional, very much, a lot of goosebumps. Man, I love Brendan Fraser, and he just, that looks amazing.
It looks like he was like an instructor, but he was in a Zoom meeting like with the students teaching, and he had his camera off. But he would, because I guess he didn't want to be seen. I don't know if it's because of his weight or what that was about, or he's just self-conscious in general. But he was teaching them, and I don't know. He's very lovable, just from those few moments of seeing him in the preview. So his character is going to be really lovable. I can already tell.
For sure. I just wanted to give him a hug the whole movie. The whole preview, I wanted to hug him. I just wanted to give him a hug. I don't know. I got to see that. That looks so powerful to me. I probably wasn't a big budget.
Yeah.
Small budget. Whew, man, it looks good. I don't know what else to say about it, really. I mean, there's just not a lot to say. I mean, it just looks really interesting. I didn't know what to expect. I can definitely see why, just from the preview, there's a lot of buzz around him, and potentially nominations, obviously. I think
Because you're drawn into his character.
just drawn in. I mean, I was drawn in from the moment he started, even when he was just talking to the students, just his voice and the way he was speaking, it was just sucking me in. It didn't even show him. It just showed a black box in the middle with a bunch of people's faces, and I was like already getting drawn in. I was getting goosebumps on my arms. Whew. That looks good. That looks good. For me, that's a double Noble for me. I cannot wait. It's definitely not a nope. Nope, Noble, double nope for me. What? Double Noble for me.
It's definitely a Noble for me. Yeah, I want to see it.
I mean, it looks so good. It's not a double Noble? Just a single?
I mean, just
You're
a single.
heartless. She's heartless.
I'm not.
She doesn't even have heart. You weren't crying at the end of that?
No.
I felt a single tear roll down my cheek at the end of that preview. Okay,
I mean,
it didn't.
I liked
Maybe
it.
didn't roll. Maybe there wasn't a visible tear, but I was crying on the inside. I really was. I was moved. You weren't. Were you
I
watching?
said I was. I
I think
wasn't
we need to
crying.
watch it again. I don't think you were watching. You weren't paying attention. Because clearly, otherwise you just have no heart. Sheesh. So this movie actually came out in September at a film festival. But then it came out in the United States on December 9th, officially, small release, so that it can make the kind of, they can start generating the buzz about it for the Oscars and the Academy Awards. Or wait, and the Golden Globes. Academy Awards is the Oscars.
He said Golden Globes.
Whatever.
Golden Globes.
You got it. But December 21st is what it said in the trailer for wide release, so across theaters in the United States. So really soon, in a week. You got to go see it. So get your tickets now. I mean, it looks so great. I don't know if it'll be like crazy popular, but I'm guessing it didn't have a huge budget, and hopefully it does really well in the theaters. It makes a ton of money because it looks really good. So I can't wait to see it. So double Noble for me, single Noble for the heartless one over here. Let us know what you think. If you think it looks great, if you think it looks weird, if you're excited about Brendan Fraser's comeback like I am. I just think he's fantastic. I want to see more from him. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, comment below. Let us know what you think. And please hit that notifications button once you subscribe so that you know when our next trailer reaction drops. Thanks again for joining us. Until we see you next time, bye-bye, everybody.